Welcome to NextaudiobookShorts, where powerful books become practical life lessons. 7 investments for a better life. The philosophy of investment. Most people misunderstand the word investment. They think of numbers, markets, returns, transactions. But the most important investments you will ever make will never appear on a financial statement. They will not be measured quarterly. They will not fluctuate with the economy. They will compound silently inside you. An investment, at its core, is a decision to exchange comfort today for growth tomorrow. It is the discipline to plant seeds you may not immediately see grow. Your life, whether you realize it or not, is the result of your past investments. The books you read, the habits you repeated, the people you kept close, the thoughts you allowed to stay. Every one of those decisions shaped you. Today, we explore 7 investments that build not just success, but a better life. Not louder, not flashier, better. Let's begin at the foundation. The investment in self-awareness. Before you can improve your life, you must understand it. Most people move through their days reacting rather than reflecting. They feel anger without asking why. They chase goals without questioning if those goals are truly theirs. They repeat patterns without examining their origins. Self-awareness is the courage to observe yourself honestly. It asks uncomfortable questions. Why does criticism affect me so deeply? Why do I avoid certain risks? Why do I seek validation in specific ways? Without self-awareness, improvement becomes guesswork. With it, change becomes intentional. Reflection is not weakness. It is precision. Journaling, quiet thinking, reviewing your day before sleep, noticing emotional triggers. These are small disciplines that build internal clarity. When you understand your patterns, you stop being controlled by them. And control over your internal world is the first real freedom. 2. The investment in health. Your body is not separate from your ambition. It is the engine of it. Energy is the currency of achievement. Without sleep, your thinking dulls. Without movement, your resilience weakens. Without nourishment, your focus fades. Health does not usually collapse suddenly. It erodes quietly through neglect. And just as neglect compounds negatively, care compounds positively. Small decisions matter. A consistent sleep schedule, daily movement, moments of stillness, balanced nutrition. None of these are dramatic. But over years, they create 2 entirely different lives. One sustained by vitality, the other limited by fatigue. A strong body supports a strong mind, and a strong mind builds a strong life. Health is not vanity. It is capacity. 3. The investment in knowledge. There is a difference between information and wisdom. Information fills space. Wisdom shapes action. The disciplined pursuit of knowledge expands your perception. Books introduce perspectives you would never encounter otherwise. Learning challenges assumptions. Study refines judgment. But knowledge must move beyond consumption. It must transform behavior. What you read should influence how you decide. What you learn should affect how you act. The person who reads but never applies remains unchanged. The person who applies even a fraction evolves. Knowledge compounds internally before it manifests externally. Over time, it sharpens your thinking, improves your conversations, strengthens your decisions, and decisions determine destiny. 4. The investment in skill. Skills are the practical expression of knowledge. They create independence. A refined skill allows you to contribute value. Value creates opportunity. Opportunity creates leverage. Mastery is not talent. It is focused repetition. Skill development requires humility, the willingness to be a beginner, the patience to endure imperfection, the discipline to practice beyond boredom. Whether it is communication, writing, leadership, technical ability, or emotional intelligence, a single highly developed skill can change your economic and social trajectory. And unlike trends, true competence never goes out of demand. Skill is portable. It cannot be confiscated. It travels with you. The investment in relationships. No success compensates for isolation. Human beings are relational by nature. The quality of your life is deeply influenced by the quality of your relationships. support during hardship, celebration during success, honest feedback during growth. These are irreplaceable. Relationships require attention, listening, presence, integrity. Time invested in the right people compounds into trust, and trust is a rare currency. Choose your environment carefully. You will gradually adopt the standards, habits, and beliefs of those closest to you. Your circle shapes your ceiling. 6. The investment in discipline. Motivation feels powerful, but it is unreliable. Discipline is quieter, less emotional, but infinitely more dependable. Discipline is the ability to act in alignment with long-term goals despite short-term discomfort. It is choosing the gym when comfort suggests otherwise. Choosing study when distraction calls. Choosing patience when ego reacts. Every act of discipline strengthens identity. You begin to see yourself differently, not as someone who tries, but as someone who follows through. An identity is powerful. When discipline becomes part of who you are, progress becomes natural rather than forced. 7. The investment in purpose. The final investment transcends all others. Purpose. Without purpose, effort feels heavy. With purpose, effort feels meaningful. Purpose does not need to be grand. It needs to be clear. Why do you pursue growth? Why do you seek mastery? Why do you work? When actions connect to meaning, resilience increases. Hardship becomes part of a larger narrative. Purpose aligns your investments. It prevents scattered ambition. It organizes your energy. A life without direction drifts. A life with purpose advances. The compounding effect. None of these investments promise overnight transformation, but over years, they alter your trajectory entirely. Self-awareness clarifies direction. Health sustains energy. Knowledge sharpens judgment. Skill creates value. Relationships provide strength. Discipline ensures progress. Purpose gives meaning. Together, they form a system. A better life is rarely accidental. It is built through intentional investment. Not loudly, not quickly, but steadily. And the most powerful truth of all, it is never too late to begin investing. If you are serious about self-improvement, wealth creation, discipline, productivity, and building a meaningful life, this channel is your long-term investment in growth. Listen deeply, apply consistently, transform intentionally. A better life begins with better ideas. Subscribe to Next Audiobook Shorts.